Good morning to those who just joined us now. Hello to the guys, they join us from YouTube live stream. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. And just to the guys, they are joining through the YouTube live. Again, apologies for last Monday. It was a technical problem with the live stream. So let's get started. Just to mention, this session is for education purposes only, and it's for general information and not intend to give any personal and financial advice to anyone. All right. So guys, please make sure you subscribe on Telegram if you haven't done it yet, so you never miss any updates when we go live or during the week when we post important market updates. Also on YouTube, Admirals Global, please make sure you like and subscribe the videos. Leave any comments. If you have to ask anything, just feel free to ask. Okay, so saying that, let's go to the news for today. Let me just find it here. Okay, so all right, so our calendar for today, Wednesday, 3rd of August, not much in terms of news events. We have the UK Service Purchase Manufacturing Index final. The number, most likely it's going to stay above the 50, which it's considered as positive for the currency, in this case sterling. Also later in the US session, we will have the non-manufacturer purchase manufacturer index. Again, number tends to remain above 50, which considered as bullish for the US dollar. Now, because we don't have yet on Thursday's morning sessions, guys, keep an eye around 12 p.m. GMT time. Bank of England will announce their interest rate decisions. 9 members out of the 9, so all of them, they voted for rising the interest rates. We expect to see from 1.25% an increase of 50 basis points to go to 1.75%. So that can bring a lot of volatility in the market around that time, especially in sterling. Okay, and later on we have some events that they tend to bring also volatility in the market, which is the trade balance. So looks like gonna be a busy day tomorrow. Okay, especially for intraday traders. Now let's just go through some today's top headlines from your Admiral Markets Premium Analytic portal. You click Morning Briefing and it brings you right here. So Fed officials signals additional rate rises warn to slow the economy. So in September, we believe we're going to see another run in the interest rates. So they are trying to do the best they can to bring down inflation by increasing the interest rate. But there are other factors, unfortunately, they don't take in consideration, like the unlimited money supply they inject in the market every week or every month. Now, then we have Pelosi meets with Taiwanese president as China warns of disastrous consequences. Okay, OPEC considers modest oil production increase, output freeze. Russia shores apartment building in southern Ukraine. Chip maker AMD prospers as rival Intel struggles, obviously, with earnings reporting now. We see some changes in some chip makers. Robinhood lays off 23% of staff as retail investors fade from platform. And Airbnb swings to profit as rentals remain strong despite inflation pressure. Everyone is traveling now, so we expect that Airbnb it's gonna take off. I see some people, they just tune in now. Hello everyone. Senzaleiro, hello, good morning. You ask, do you do this live daily? So far, we are doing this live 3 times a day on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the same time, 9:30 to 10 a.m. But soon we're going to start doing it 5 days a week. So you're going to have the opportunity to tune every single day and keep update with, you're going to be updated with the markets on a daily basis. So this is awesome, guys. Very, very, very supportive we do here at Admirals. Now, let's go to our charts. I see here, hi. Suraf, you can call me Theo, not sir. I prefer to be called Theo and don't use the other formal words in the front. You are using Bollinger Bands and fractal together. It becomes profitable for me. That's an absolute, that's fantastic to hear it. Your Bollinger Band tutorial was very helpful. That's great to know that some people, they are going back to the webinars we've done, and they keep learning, they keep applying what we learned there. So the Bollinger Band strategy helps Surab a lot, and he uses fractals, so you can identify the swings, highs and lows, which is awesome, brilliant. So let's start, guys. If you have any pairs you would like, Godi already asked about the USD CHF. Guys, please write down which pairs would you like to review today, and it will be my pleasure to do them for you. Let's start with the Kiwi, New Zealand US dollar. On the weekly chart, we said that we have this support at the bottom and the market, it's just making lower highs and lower lows, which indicates a downtrend. On the daily chart, this market came all the way, make the lower low. We have this lower high. Yesterday, we had this strong bearish close here, which it create this lower low point. It's going to be more obvious on the 4-hour chart. We have this lower, actually it was equal low, so I take it back. We didn't have this lower low formation, so we stuck somewhere in the range here. Not very clear picture. For some traders, this is an uptrend. I had a webinar yesterday and I just make these lines a bit thicker than what they're supposed to be. So let's just rearrange them. For some traders, they see this as a new developing of an uptrend. For me, as a technical trader and technical analyst, I just use this one as the point of reference. So until this level here decisively will be broken. I don't see any uptrend valid in the market. But of course, if you go down to the 4 hours, to the 1 hour charts, you're going to see different type of trends. Okay. Let's go to Euro USD, USD CHF, Euro USD. We are still hovering around this area of consolidation. Yesterday, we tested this top area of consolidation with this massive bearish engulfing candle, which can push the price to the downside because bearish engulfing shows shift in momentum from buyers to seller instantly. On the 4 hour chart, we have this range. Let's just make it a bit. We have this range still intact. So now we are in the middle of the range. So it's not many things to do within the middle of the range because it's very low probability. I was keeping an eye around this area if I could see a strong bearish engulfing or a pin bar rejection shooting star candle formation to consider taking into the downside, but it didn't happen. So I stayed tight. We said CHF. So CHF, we have this zone here around this low point, which it was on the 29th of June. And so after a month and something, the market revisited this area here. We said that we never, ever sell on support. We never do that. We let other traders do that. But because we are smart traders, on support, we look to buy if the rest of our analysis suggested that. So far, we have this trend line here. The market put this strong bullish engulfing candle. And guys, what I told you about the engulfing candles, first, they mislead the traders. What happened? It opens, if we zoom in a little bit, let me show you here. The market closed there around 2 days ago. Yesterday, the market opened here. It started traded to the downside. It took all the orders were sitting below this stop here. People, they got triggered when they were start selling around this open. So the market made a lower low. Everyone was thinking, now it's a good thing. It's a good opportunity to sell. And then instantly the market reversed to the opposite direction, take the high of the last bar and close higher. So that's one of my trading style. Always when I see the market, I use alerts. When I see the market make a lower low around support, I can put a buy order around this area here. It's an aggressive way of trading. And when I do that, I don't risk full size. So I can have a pending order here for the market to take me to the upside. Okay, that's one of the ways I trade the bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing candles. So for this market now, buyers, they stepped in around support. And when buyers, they stepped in around support, it's an indication that buying pressure can come in the market. For me to start trading, I want to see on the 4-hour chart higher highs and higher lows. That's what I teach all the time. And that's what I do. It's not only that I say, I suggested that as a good trading habit, but I also do it. So we do have this high point here. I'm waiting for the market to create a higher high, and then with a pullback, the trend line is going to be intact. So I will most likely get some positions to the upside. Now, someone asked, Cherry asked, where do we find the tutorials you have made? It's on YouTube. It's on our YouTube channel, and I will just send you guys on the link below, on the chat below, the link for the global channel, Admirals Global, so you can simply go and find that. And actually, if you just give me a sec, I can do it right now for you. So here, guys, you can find the link for all the webinars. Just go to the YouTube channels. If you would like, we have other educators as well. They are doing we have recording webinars, but if you want to watch mine, you can just type Theo and my name. With my name, you can find them, the content. And also for the Telegram channel, this is the link for the Telegram. Okay, let's continue. Next one. Did anyone ask about any other pair? Let me have a look. Bitcoin, Eru, definitely we will see Bitcoin. Mohammed is asking why my chart is different than yours. That's a good question. Because maybe you do have it, you do have different settings. I just go, guys, to properties, and I just change the background. If you want, you can do it black. If you want, you can have it white, as I have it. And I don't know why your chart is different in terms of what. So you can play around with the settings. We have tutorials that they show. Okay. So let's have a look at the Bitcoin. Is USD Swiss 4-hour chart different from USD Swiss FMH for? No, Mohammed, it's not. No, it's not. It's the same. It's the USD Swissy and it's the same. Let's go to the Bitcoin. Here it is. So Bitcoin on the daily chart, remember we talked about these higher highs, initiating some buy positions here because the markets are making higher highs. Now, I told you guys about around this high point here. Just keep an eye. We cannot be aggressive and trying to push and try to catch the move from this point onwards, because to the upside, because the major trend is down. Major trend is down. We don't have any signals that buyers, they are in control in terms of long-term trading, because that was the last swing here on the daily chart. This impulse move here indicates a lot of selling pressure. The market, it's just making deep retracements, and when the market, I have a webinar about that, when the market is making deep retracements instead of shallow retracements, it means that it shows a kind of weakness. So at this point here, around the last swing high, we got rejected. However, in the short term, we are still up because of the higher highs and higher low series. Now, around this point here, there are not many things to do because we don't know what is going to happen here. On the 4-hour chart, we have this higher high. So this was the last swing low. It's been broken on the 4-hour chart. So For some short-term traders, maybe they see this as a selling opportunity, but for me, because of the daily chart, it's doing higher highs here. I wouldn't attempt to take shorts. I will be very cautious with these retracements because I would like to see the market coming somewhere here and then to start looking for buys again. And I think we had our trend line here, so we could expect another deep retracement at this point. So guys, any other pair you would like to look? I will go through the DAX 40 daily chart here. We talked about this double bottom formation, which played very well. We make higher high after this double top. Then the market retest exactly at this point here. You can see that was the point of reference, the neckline. Actually, yesterday, for those you haven't had the chance to participate in my webinar I've done last night, guys, I'm talking about continuation and reversal chart patterns. It's a no-brainer information in that webinar. Please give yourself a gift and go to watch that webinar. It's just 40-50 minutes. You're going to learn about the reversal, the continuation patterns, and how to take advantages of them, and which ones are valid and which ones you don't need to pay attention to. So that one here was a very valid double bottom, and it played well. We were in a downtrend with lower highs and lower lows. The market made this double bottom, and then we see this higher high here, broken the neckline, then retest here. That was a no-brainer to initiate long positions for those who are trading this type of patterns, or for those who are going to start trading this type of patterns after you learn them today. And now we have another higher high. We said that the market can come up to this point here, and then maybe we're going to see some selling pressure because of the long-term downtrend here. So at this point, we are still having a buying bias. We see this retracement. So if you go to the 4-hour chart and you see some type of double bottoms, indicates that this 4-hour move is over. So it can help to initiate more positions to the upside. Let's go to the gold. Gold, we talked about this level here. See, guys, we had it marked that the sellers, they can step in around this area of the low points here in the middle of the candle. And we had this massive pin bar here, bearish pin bar. The market is trying to push to the downside. However, we have something that it doesn't give us too much of clarity, because we have broken away from this downtrend trend line. So maybe we can see the buyers step in and push the price higher. Who knows? It's a bit unclear right now. In the long term, from the weekly chart perspective, yes, we are down, but from the daily, we broke through this trend line. We still have lower highs and lower lows. So if you consider to take it to the short side like I do, you can manage your risk. You can risk less than your full size, or whatever it appropriate for you. Euro, Japanese yen, all the Japanese yen pairs, if you have a look, the Aussie yen, the pound yen, the euro yen, all of them, they left this pin bar. The bullish pin bar indicates that, because as we are around support, let's face it, we are approaching support level, and on support there are many buying orders. So this market can shoot to the upside, at least temporarily. The same with the pound yen. Where are you? Pound yen. Here is pound yen. In pound yen, we have more clarity actually, because we can see this support here, and the market the last 3 times visited the support, just explode to the upside. We said last time it didn't create the new highs, but it experienced a good reaction which lifted the price higher. Okay, so if we were holding positions, I told you on Wednesday, please make sure you either close most of the position or put a break-even stop or do whatever to secure profit, because this is a dangerous area for buying opportunities. Now, if we go to the 4-hour chart, we have this pull to the, we have this retracement. We don't have any higher highs in the market to start initiating long positions. So we will see what will happen. Same with the Aussie yen. Around this area here, we saw the market was trading lower yesterday. And after the US session, the buyers, they stepped in and they closed the prices more higher than the low of the day. USD JPY, same scenario. We had this, so this is not valid anymore. If we zoom out, we have this resistance here, double top resistance, broken, revisited the support. Now the sellers, they got stopped by buyers and got reversed instantly yesterday. And a good opportunity, we said it was this area here to take it to the downside. So now not many things to do. USD against the Canadian dollar. On the daily chart, we have this lower low point, which the market struggled to make it, but it made it. It's just, when the market, it doesn't come all in once to make lower low with this type of solid candles, and it just, ones are sellers, one are buyers, one is seller, then it's a buyer, then it's tail, then it's wing. It's a bit unclear from buyers and seller about the bias in this market. So better to stay away at least for a while to see some clear direction from either buyers or sellers. Guys, any questions you may have? Hi, Theo. Darshan asks, hi, Theo, can you kindly explain what is happening with USD yen? Again, please, thank you, with USD JPY. Let's find the other one. Whoop. Here it is. So with USD JPY, we see, let's go to the weekly chart. We still see an uptrend here, higher highs, higher lows. We revisited this support. So from the weekly perspective, we expected to see buyers taking up this market. Then we flip to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we said last week it was this opportunity here with this highest pin bar here, can push priors to the downside. However, right now we are revisiting this support area, long-term support. So we can either see buyers stepped in and make new higher highs in the market, or we can just see price hovering around for a while until it has clear direction. Now, for us to start to resume the buying in the market, we would like to see some kind of higher highs, higher lows, maybe on the 4-hour chart, higher highs and higher lows to indicate that the buyers are in control and they are building positions to the upside. For now, we just see that the sellers, they stop their activity. They've been stopped by buyers around this point. Okay, guys, I don't see other questions coming in. Again, it was pleasure to to host this webinar for you and go through the market and answer all your questions. Please make sure you like and subscribe on the channel. And for those who are participating on the Zoom, you're gonna redirect it after this. After you're gonna close the webinar, you're gonna redirect it to a link to leave your feedback. Please make sure you spend 30 seconds, 1 minute from your valuable time to give us the feedback on and express your opinion. It doesn't come with names, so I think it doesn't come with names. I'm not sure about that. So thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you to have a good rest of the day. And I will talk to you again on Friday, the same time. Bye for now.